I'm starting my vacation today, 2 weeks, and I've got to find things to do here on the homestead. Are you kidding? I've got a plate full of stuff to do. So, hang tight and we'll show you what's happening here on the homestead. Hello, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. Well, at least what's left of it after the devastating barn fire we had on Friday the 13th. The rest of the homestead, though, is intact. And while I've been absent for a week from posting videos for YouTube for your general entertainment and enjoyment, I have been coping with this tragedy and nursing the little piglet back to health. Smokey Joe is getting much better. The other two sows out here in the pasture, they seem to be faring out okay. I have no shelter for them except for this little igloo, and I noticed that when it was pouring down rain they were smart enough to take shelter in it, but otherwise they've been sleeping on the grass hay I've thrown out there for them to eat. And I had to buy a new water container for them to be able to drink water because everything else was destroyed in the fire. Insurance inspector will be here in the morning and we'll figure out where to go from there. As far as rebuilding, I intend to rebuild the barn nearly exactly the way it appeared before, except with new material, so long as I get sufficient amount of return from my insurance. Other activities around the homestead this next 2 weeks besides dealing with the inspection, and then once the inspection's done we have to clean this up, so I'm going to enlist the help of the whole family. We're going to be cleaning up this mess, taking all the metal to the recyclers and burning what was left to burn just to get rid of it and go from there. Standing next to the barn, I can still smell some smoldering, and this has been a week and 3 days already since the barn burnt down, and yet there's still the smell of some smoldering going on. Out of frustration, I went and threw a bunch of eggs on the barn also, as you can see here, and this was just an offering up to the fire gods to give them the full breakfast that they took, bacon and eggs. Couple of other activities I have to do this week that I'll eventually get on film is doing some more work on that garden and cleaning out the bunny bungalow. It's time to clean it out for the spring, and the chicken coop. Lesson learned, I am going to do a different way of farrowing pens next time, and it does not include electricity of any type. Well, I've got a lot of work to get to, so I'll leave you guys with this. Check in later. There'll be more videos forthcoming. And I've been currently working on, for the last 3 weeks, an hour-long show that I've been preparing for you guys. And I was filming it just a day or two prior to the burning of the barn, and then processing it throughout this whole event that's been occurring here at Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. Speaking of fire, I hope that's all that is a slash burn up there, but there's a pretty large column of smoke coming from over that ridge there. That's disconcerting. because things are getting a little bit dry. I'm just grateful that the fire didn't spread beyond the footprint of the barn because it was really wet outside. I'll go check that one out. Anyway, I'll see you guys in more videos. Please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. Check me out on other video platforms and like Google+, Pinterest, Reddit, and other places like that. We'll see you guys again later. Bye-bye.